You are very special.
Hey, it's Taylor here with Di Fasano, the head coach of IHA softball.
Hi,
it's been
everybody.
10 years.
10 years. How does it feel?
It's kind of weird.
Coming back?
It is weird, but I also feel like it was a blip of time. Like it could just come.
You
like
feel
the
comfortable.
memories.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable, and the memories are not like faded yet. You know, like I still feel like they're fresh.
Ooh.
Like I remember standing out there. I remember the first day that we had the meeting at the diner when you asked us if we wanted you to be the coach, and I
think I blacked out.
I don't think we had any other answer.
There was no
besides
answer.
that. But it's been 10 years
Yeah.
since the
Aunt.
takeover,
Yeah.
since Aunt, which is
Crazy.
It's kind of
Feels like yesterday, but it also feels like a long time.
yeah.
Because you know what it is like every year we do the LaRezza tournament, and like so many kids don't know who he is. So like we're doing and putting this up for him and like donating, you know, money and raising charity for Tackle Kids Cancer through Hackensack Hospital. And we use that, like a lot of people don't even understand why or who. Why are we doing this for Anthony LaRezza?
Yeah.
Who is Anthony
Who is
LaRezza?
it?
So it's always like now at the tournament, it's always like I have to
Explain.
And especially like people come back and we still have all the photos and the pictures and just talk about nostalgia, like it brings you right back.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We mentioned about the camp and setting it up. When you mentioned a little story when Anthony first told you wanted to put a camp on, he's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna put this camp together, and you're like, well, what are we gonna do?
He had no plan. And I had just come back from Fairfield doing a week at like Nike camp at Fairfield. And he was like, Di, you've run a camp before. And I was like, yeah, but you have to have a plan. So ever since then, I mean, I was probably a freshman in college. So that was 2001. So we're probably doing this camp for at least 25 years.
Wow. And you've been a part of it
For 25 years, since the beginning.
So now, piggybacking off of that,
Yeah.
and now you're 10 years into you being a head coach.
Yeah.
How do you think about preserving the IHA legacy that you came here with, Anthony's legacy, and then also kind of like creating your own culture and a new...
I think it was difficult in the beginning because I could never be him. So it was hard for kids that knew him and then looked at me and I was like, well, I'm not him. So, and you can't compare, like I will never be him.
Yeah.
And I won't coach the same. I don't have the same brain. I don't, you know. So it's just different. But now I feel like all the girls that have come in is like I use what I know and what I've learned to be successful and kind of just like paying it forward. And I mentioned that to your group too. Like what way could we honor him is like paying it forward, you know, doing the things, sharing in your love for the game. I mean, Jesus, this camp is like 165
Look around.
kids.
There's 165 kids around.
It's crazy.
No promo.
No promo. I did
People
not
just know what to do in the summers with their kids. Like if your daughter or your child is playing softball, you're probably at the IHA camp.
I mean, other camps had to cancel because they had no kids. That's why I got like Christy Chiero. Like everybody's here, and it's amazing because it's word of mouth, which is the greatest. Form of promotion, and like everyone just like talks and they're like, oh.
Too, sorry to cut you off. It's a testament to the legacy of the camp and what you know you're getting as a parent or as a a softball player. You know you're getting the instruction and the experience you need.
Well, I feel like that's the most important part is like, okay, you can throw on a camp.
Yeah.
And like you've been to the college camps, it's like a showcase.
Yeah.
This is different. This is like 5th grade through 9th graders. It's instructional. So I try to break down every single skill that I could possibly think of and make it a station. So at least they're like focused on that for like 5 to 7 minutes. Like how can it's applicable to like relays, throwdowns, rundowns, like where do I go? How am I following my throw? Like those things are important and sometimes overlooked.
I think it's funny because it reminds me of when we started off. Like you come to IHA and you think, oh, you're gonna learn how to make a double play. It's like that is the farthest thing you're going to learn. It starts with the fundamentals.
Absolutely.
And I think that's one of the biggest lessons that I've learned coming through the program, and just being able to break things down to its most fundamental aspect.
Exactly.
If it's a problem in a relationship, if it's a problem in school, whatever it is, it could be broken down to like its most fundamental aspects, and you just attack it step by step.
I think it's important that you say that, because the type of player you were, I could see you when I said something, you broke it down like, well, hold on.
Yeah.
And I could see you in your
Where's my
own
foot?
brain, like, here it is. Okay, I got to do this. And I gave you time because like you had to see it in your own mind and then figure out it physically. So like you almost look like you
deer in the
froze.
headlight. People
It's
said I
exactly.
was high. I was deer in the headlight. Am I on drugs? What's going on with Taylor?
But it was more like you stopping and then thinking
Maybe it's a process.
and like processing the whole information. Like, okay, this is what I have to do, and now I'm going to do it.
Totally.
And then you did it, and then you'd figure it out as we went, in terms of your own body.
Yeah. No, I think that's.
I'm going to keep walking because I'm going to have to get some more balls. I think we need balls.
So when it was our first season without Anthony, you said something to the team. You told us to be present, and it was a word that permeated throughout the season, throughout my life. I have a tattoo about it.
Yeah.
But now, 10 years in, you have another saying.
I do.
So
this is something I read about in, the book. She was from Alabama, and I read, I like to read all these like different books on like how to mindset,
Framework.
culture, how to like build that championship mindset, especially for me, as like I was always the assistant coach, which I think is the best job ever because like you were like the liaison between the players and the coach, and you could translate, and that's what my job was. I was a good translator.
Right.
I knew what he wanted. I knew what was expected of the kids. I could be softer.
totally.
Now, I can't be soft.
Yeah.
Like you have to be
Come down with the iron
I
fist.
kind of, but like it's different this now. Kids are different. You can't be so, and I'm not a man.
Yeah, can't be so tough.
Can't be so tough. Girls shut down. So girls ask why.
Yeah, we need
And
an
it's
explanation.
not like disrespectful. They have to understand the why behind what they do, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or
it's
they're
not
not going to
coming
like
off
buy in.
Right.
Girls have to understand, how is this going to help me? I got some more balls for you guys if you need them. You're welcome. These are the 12-inch. All right, whatever you need. Thank you. What else?
How do you like balance that though, like being a head coach and being stern, especially in today's day and age, while being?
Well, I think it's that you have to build a relationship. That is so important, is developing a relationship between where the kid knows, and there's different relationships with every kid. There's certain kids that I can like chew out and they're okay. Other kids, it's like a finesse of, I'm going to tell you a hard thing right now, but I need you to understand why I'm saying it so that we can get better.
Right. It's not like I'm coming at you personally.
No.
Yeah.
There's certain kids I can come at personally.
Yeah.
Like I
I
could
feel
have,
like I would have needed that.
I could have,
Yeah.
like I could yell at you and you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Where I have other kids that are.
Sonia. No offense, Sonia.
Oh, no, Sonia
Love you.
she's,
No, but
But to get that, you have to, you have to get like, how do I get the best out of each player? And it's different for every kid. But you mentioned the saying, and I got distracted. Something that I learned while I was reading it, I was like, oh, this is amazing, especially working on a team. It's called Mudita. And I'm sure you've heard a little bit about it, Mudita. I have it tattooed on my arm. What it means is Sanskrit. It means the joy in sharing in others' success. So like, not just, I'm happy for me when I do something good for my team, but I'm happy when Taylor does something positive for this, and I'm celebrating her success. Because honestly, in this game, you have 9 or 10 players on a field at a given time, plus you have reserves. And those reserves play a very important part. And they have to understand their role, and they play a big part in the culture of your team.
Totally.
And it's so important that everybody feels connected, and they have to understand that at some point their time will come, and everybody's going to be yelling their name at some point.
Yeah.
Especially in a game or a season of like 30-something games.
Your time will come.
This is a game of failure. You're going to fail. That's the reality check. but we're going to celebrate your success.
I think that's like an under talked about aspect of the great teams is that I just remember from my, when we were playing, like every single person, especially on the bench, you mattered because they were the ones cheering in between every pitch. Not every batter, every pitch.
Every pitch.
Because some of the other girls, we're taking our practice swings, you're not thinking about it, but that effect for the other team to rattle them was enormous. Like that was the ripple effects that created the wave for those that were starting to do something.
And that positive energy transcends the whole team. Because then it's like if there's a negative something, it kind of affects then you feel negative all around.
Yeah, bad juju.
That's right.
Bad vibes. You feel the vibe.
And it's well, she's mad that I did well. Now I'm mad at her, and she's, we're talking about girls here, high school girls.
Yeah, there's gonna be some stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
And honestly, I think when you bring the mission to something greater, like yes, we're all part of a team, and a lot of teams use that. Like, okay, it's for the team, but what if it's for the player next to you? You're genuinely happy that they're succeeding in whatever they're doing because you've seen them put the hard work in. And you want the same for yourself and vice versa, but it's that selfless love, if you will. It's like it truly is like to create the best teams. You have to love each other in some form, what I mean? And
it's Mudita.
Yeah, Mudita. I love that. So Mudita, everyone. So how do you use it? Like Mudita as in we're Mudita?
I need, I think it's just like it's like a noun.
Mudita?
Yeah, I don't even know if I say it's a noun. I think you need to be Mudita.
I love that.
This is not this, it's a long game, long season. And I always say that you're all gonna have a part. You're all gonna have a role. It's gonna be important. Carrie.
That's the purpose of it, though.
I'm going to go on the inside of the perimeter. Sorry, I didn't specify, just so that nobody's...
No one gets whacked?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I might get whacked anyway.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No.
What does the camp mean to you? Like, what does IHA mean to you? Because I feel like some coaches... some people, I could never do this, but if Paramus Catholic asked me to coach softball, no, I would rather take my pinky off. I'm sorry. If I can't do it for IHA, I can't do it for you.
First of all, it's almost we've been doing it now that I've just figured this out, at least for 25 years. So now it's kind of like a mainstay. And like I said before, I don't put any social media up for this camp. Everybody just goes to the website. Everybody just knows and they sign up. And I had somebody this morning, I was like, sir, you signed up so early, I didn't even get you on my spreadsheet. It was January, and that's when I kind of wait. I use Diego. I'm like, Diego, it's time. We got to put up we need the form. I need the website up. We got all the things. But I think what's really important is bringing back all the alumni to share their experience too. All of these kids either played for me, all of them, and some of them now are on the college circuit, and it's different.
Yeah.
And it's Gabby Shattuck's here. She was at Duke for her freshman year, right? I have other kids.
She had a great season, right?
Yeah. Amazing. I mean, for her...
She was starting, right?
Starting.
Nuts.
As a freshman, and then I have an Ariana Hernandez at Hartford. And we have Sofia Valente, who's at Lafayette. She plays basketball, but she comes back because the kids love it.
Yeah, it's the best. You see your friends again.
Yeah, they get to hang out, and they love it. Who else do I have over here?
If my girlfriends were unemployed, they'd be here.
I always invite you guys back, but now you guys are all big girls and have big girl jobs.
It's hard to even get the gang together, honestly.
I'm sure. And then we have coaches from the area, the DiCieros. We'll come up on them. He does all of our hitting stuff.
Shout out to DiCiero Baseball, Softball Academy.
Oh. We have, pitching coaches from William Patterson. Diana Schreier's here, she's an alumni coach of IHA. We have, who else? Blake Saperstein, a friend of the program at St. Elizabeth's. Jorge, He's from Felician. So like,
Wow.
these are people that like I've coached with along my tenure at some point, whether it was travel ball or in high school or something. And it's nice to kind of like, it's a reason to get together. Brielle Cosentino, her daughter actually comes to camp, but she played softball with me at IHA.
Yeah.
And
Your battery mate?
she is my battery mate.
Yep. Friends forever.
Forever. And this is nice because then we get to catch up. We see each other. And it's good for the younger kids too. I have a lot of JV kids working.
Wow.
And it's good for them because now they're teaching. And I'm like, as a special ed teacher myself, I get to see they always say in terms of learning is the best when you do or you show, you teach. So now for these kids to teach other kids, they have a deeper understanding of what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I kind of like combine both worlds.
Yeah, it's a huge educational aspect, not just for the people attending, but also for your team.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So like I always encourage JV, as long as everybody's around, come and work. You can do it, either pay or we volunteer hours, whatever you guys need. But I think it's great for them to work with the younger future. And then they develop, I have some of these kids that, Gianna DeMeglio, who's not here, but she had come to camp for 10 years and then she came to IHA and now she's at Siena.
Wow. That just come
amazing.
through.
And of course, if she has an internship, she would have been here,
Yeah.
but that's so nice that
they grow up with the program.
Exactly. And it's special.
It is. Yeah, it's
And
a testament to this whole program and what the legacy. I mean, it's one thing to toss around the word legacy, but it's another thing to witness it, to feel it, to be a part of it. I mean, I see anyone from IHA, the teams, and you could see them in New York City. Haven't seen them for 10 years, and you're screaming at each other.
It's
You know
so
what I mean?
nice.
So it's just that there's something there. There's an
And
energy.
I think it means more coming from I'm still in it.
Yeah.
So it's different because I'm in it and this is just what we do.
Yeah.
And when you guys leave and move on, but then still get together and then see each other, you shared something special together.
Yeah.
And that's what I always say, high school softball is the best softball you're going to play. And a lot of people can't say that.
Yeah, true.
Because high school softball, it depends on where you go. But here it's very competitive.
This is your pinnacle. Doesn't get
Unless
better
you're
than
Gabby Shattuck and you go to Duke.
True.
But I mean that doesn't happen for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean it's amazing.
And even there, the cultures might be great, but you don't have the same friends, in the
different.
team. It's just it's different.
Yeah. I mean you're all it's different. You all came from different places for one, to end up at the same place.
Yeah.
Just interesting.
Ooh.